Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime! You know what to do, girls.
This way! Follow me! Get ready to fire that thing, Alex!
We're running back and forth.
Come here! It's time, Alex! Yeah, you recognize me, don't you?
We have to lure it closer.
Come here! Get ready to fire that thing, Alex! Do it!
There we go.
It's charging back up.
Ah, clearly we need to...
Fire away!
Hey, let it cool down, Vela. But this whole mountain is gonna melt down.
Okay.
Right. Do it!
There we go. Direct hit.
Take the shot! I don't think I'm getting through that thick hide. No good. Even his eyes are armor-plated. Even its eyes are armor-plated. He must have a more vulnerable... No good.
The mouth?
Now!
There we go.
Gotcha! Do it! There's more where that came from. Oops! Hit it, Deadeye God! Fire away! Oh yeah! Do it!
Oh, missed. This one is slightly off, isn't it?
Fire away!
Eh.
Dang. Hit it! Need to wait. Do it!
Why am I not hitting that?
Now! Dang, this timing is tough. Take the shot!
Wow, even the game acknowledges it. Ah!
Do it! Now! Woo! Sounds like that hurt.
I think I get it.
Fire away! Nailed it! Hit it! Gotcha!
Once he opens up...
Do it! Hit it! There's more where that came from. Do it! Gotcha! Take the shot! Woo! Sounds like that hurt.
I wonder if it's in connection to the one I leave that...
Hit it, Deadeye God! No good! His mouth is closed!
Aha!
I don't think that's the solution to this riddle.
I wasn't actually
Sure
expecting that
things.
to work.
can surprise you. Ha! Whoa! Now!
Die, you monster. Die quick, or we're gonna have a meltdown up here.
I was right. Well, this looks like a setup for part 2, doesn't it? My guess was when I noticed the number of maidens in the various feasts. Mostly when we got to the Cloud Town. There was one maiden left behind there, out of 3, and it had been hit the day before. Shay's first mission. There were like 3 maidens, and or 3, well, targets. And 1 was arbitrarily left behind. Second mission had 5, which was the same as the number in Sugar Bunting. And the last one, something went wrong and it seemed hostile. Which was trying to get Vela. I actually thought I might be wrong when I got to Shell Mountain and there were only 2, but then, well, the game made it a point of you have to join the Maiden's Feast here. So, there's number 3. Yeah, I didn't want to say things like that out loud because it does kind of paint the way you're viewing the game. Plus, I could have been wrong, which would have made me look like an idiot for thinking something like that. I was actually starting to think the Deadeye God, as it were, might somehow turn out. It'll be interesting to see the 2 of them meet in part 2, though. Especially since I took the time to ask the mother computer about the what are we doing this for? I wonder if he had a mother computer too, or over mother. I also wonder how long it's going to be before part 2 comes out. Though that is free, it's basically just an addendum, and here I am rambling like a loon over the credits. I do have to say I like the, oh, who am I kidding, let's just call a death ray line. For only half a game, this was pretty good length out of it, too. I look forward to reaching part 2, where perhaps they will answer a huge number of the absurd questions that this raises. Ooh, I wonder if I'm in here. Look at all those A's. A. There's 3 places I could potentially be in here. I honestly forget which I told them to use. Not A, though. Not under A. Is that like an entire screen full of Andrews? I don't want to say I wasn't expecting a great game out of Tim Schafer, but but even if it wasn't a great game, I donated to this pretty much because of the, you all remember my Grim Fandango Let's Play thing. Let's just say there's no real way to get money to Tim Schafer in exchange for a copy of that game. So I felt I owed him. Soaring through the B's faster than the A's. Cha. Lots of cha. We're gonna get a whole page of Chris. Yep. Whole page of Chris. And Christophers, and Christians, and Christophs, and back to the Chris's. Connor, I just needed a new shirt, Johnston. Disappointing number of these are just names. Daniel and Mladen, Leather Goddesses of Phobos. Wonder if they worked on that, or what? That's a game I won't be let's playing, because it's both a text adventure and kind of perverted. Dread burger symbol thing. Just noting any of these that pop out to me. This is a long list. Someone's entry was just 35. Why is that even in the E's? Ferdinando Salvatore di Agostino. I am butchering your name. Hooray, I'm useful. Positive this game will rock. Didn't get a full page of Greg's. I'm almost disappointed. almost to J. On in memory of Dan Barnett, and in memory of James D. Cunningham, and in memory of Maggie Dunkel. No, I wasn't there. Pardon me. I paid money to have my name in... Well, no, I paid money to... Jeremy Chi paid more than $20 for a game. I paid money to justify to myself how I got Grim Fandango. And I got another game out of it too, which was awesome. Great, now I'm feeling guilty again. Am I going to have to put money in an envelope and send it to Tim Schafer? Because that was my original plan. Johnny, this was totally worth $100 person. Person. You have more disposable income than I do, Johnny. Wow, this is going on long. I think I may be splitting this at the beginning of the final battle and whatnot credits. Partially so I can spoiler tag the ending. That is a big twist there. I'm not that I wasn't going to spoiler tag the ending, but... Oh god, flying bears. Yeah. 37th Airborne Bear Cavalry. It's a raiding guild that a friend of mine was in WoW. They would occasionally do group shots where they'd all jump off somewhere really high while riding bear mounts. Hoarder of rubber chickens. Look right here, Doozy is your name. Make Shenmue 3, Sega. Mark. Full page of marks. Barely, but full page. Screen, whatever. More than a full page of Matthews. I must be really boring right now. You're on an asteroid, Matthew? Do Matts count as Matthews? Because we got like 4 pages or so total out of those. But wow, these are some credits. I'd say I'm waiting for a stinger or something, but this is just part 1's end, so... I'm mostly just here to watch for my name in the credits. And other people who have amusing... Milkman Alston, not an undercover FBI agent. These guys weren't FBI. FBI isn't that devious. Hey, One Piece fan. And the manly Nick Stewart, as opposed to the unmanly Nick Stewart. I suppose it could be a Nicole Stewart who goes by Nick for amusing purposes. I wonder how many of these nicknames are things people actually call them and things they just stuck in there themselves, like Lord of Monkeys. Not that that isn't amusing to see scroll by. Look at me, Philip, I'm a stamp! I feel bad for not instantly recognizing what those numbers mean, because I probably should. we're coming to where the second place my name might be. And I missed it. I don't know if I was there or not. Well, at least I'm recording so I can scroll back through all this and look for it. That is pathetic. Of course, when we get to the U's, if Uratoh is there, it'll be easy to notice, so... Then I will know. Because I am in here somewhere. And I will find myself. Scott, using up 45 characters, use it. Yeah, this is totally getting split. You know, thinking about it, considering how we got the Vela knocked unconscious thing too, and since we were playing as her at the time, she was the second one completed, we got to watch her get back up. Wonder if you go through it again, if I go through it again and complete Vela first, then once Shay gets knocked out by the shock of losing his helmet and being exposed to the horrible, unbreathable air, that we'd get a thing of him waking up and see it from his perspective. That would be kind of interesting. And I missed the U's because I was rambling. I fail. Fail.